Tonight, Coney Island, the rides, the romance, the sideshow.
This is ABC News Nightline. Substituting for Ted Koppel and reporting from Washington, Dave Marish.
Today at Coney Island, right in the middle of the biggest holiday weekend of the season, an eviction notice was served. Sideshows by the seashore, the Brooklyn Beach's sole surviving 10-in-1 show. 10 live acts from fire-eating to sword-swallowing may be losing its place on the boardwalk. And if the sideshow does close, it would be another unwanted step towards conventionality at a place that has always been as unconventional as it is famous. And famous understates the case for the best-known beach in America, Coney Island.
When people come to this country and they see the Statue of Liberty, I think there should be a sign here saying, come with me to Coney Island first. Because for whatever New York is to the United States, Coney Island is to New York. It's a multitude of all colors and every language under the sun. Just a mix. Poets and their jocks, show-offs, and quiet artists.
When he was hardly out of knee pants, Harold Feinstein committed to two lifelong passions, photography and Coney Island. Coney Island came first.
Let's go to Coney Island together. Come on.
If you love people, you love Coney Island. Because Coney Island is people, and more people, and more people. Tons of people, sweating people, lonely people, screaming people, quiet people. It's people.
For 50 years, Harold Feinstein has photographed the people of Coney Island. Young people like the gypsy girl in the late 1940s who lacked a nickel to ride the carousel. And old people like this quartet of world watchers on a bench on the boardwalk. And lots of people in love.
I can't forget the night I met you down at Coney Island.
Oh, romance. Romance. Coney Island has all the romance I never had and always wanted. I mean, it was a place where everybody else seemed to have a girlfriend. And you were the only one that was alone. But I photographed all the people who had it. So I was happy as a photographer.
Harold Feinstein's images of Coney Island illustrate the importance of two first principles of fine photography. First, know where to point the camera, and second, equally important, know where to stand, like at the bottom of those stairs leading down from the boardwalk to the beach.
Everything happens on those. I mean, from the mother changing the shoes of the child, from someone sitting and smoking, from two people necking on it, from somebody eating cotton candy.
If Harold found drama on those stairs, he found comedy at the water's edge.
First, you go in up to your knees, and then there's this kind of, a little bit over here, a little bit here.
Right, I'm getting used to it.
Yeah, just you're getting used to it. There's always somebody who jumps right in, and you don't understand what planet they're from. But basically, it's getting used to it. It's slow. It's slow. And then there's a certain height, which I won't describe, where suddenly you're in. And then you're so happy for being in.
While in between the water and the boardwalk, there's the beach itself, where for decades everyone was, well, to put it gently, close.
That closeness has created a desire for what the person in the next blanket was eating, because they bought a watermelon and you didn't. Everywhere you sit in Coney Island, the whole world is in front of you. It's a photographer's paradise. It's a voyeur's paradise. And I always think I'm finished photographing Coney Island, but after 50 years, I come back here and I had to take my camera out.
The crowded Coney Island.
If Coney Island has a mantra, a phrase you hear repeated 100 times a day, it's this: you think this is great? You should have been here before. Or as Harold Feinstein puts it, his voice just dripping with pleasure and satisfaction, right now at Coney Island is next year's nostalgia. It's great now, it'll be great then. I'll be back with a note about tomorrow night's Nightline in a moment.